ask me for a beer?
You know what? I appreciate that, Rob. Thank you very much.
No, I'm like, give me some cash.
Alright, that's cool.
Come on, guys, just go right through that door over on the side. Yeah, just start heading towards the music. You'll find it.
Hey, watch it. Practice.
I forgot the CD. I was going to give you some CD.
Okay.
Can I get back in?
Art, you want to follow him out?
Can you get back in?
Get those
Art,
CDs.
yeah, you better watch this guy.
And
You
then
better follow me.
call my phone when you're... Alright.
Yes, I am gonna.
Morning, guys.
I'm excited. Can you tell? That's a lot of catch beans.
Break you in half. Don't tell you.
Don't kick the console. Where is Curtis at? He's on my lap.
He is out getting some CDs.
Hey, should be the other way around. I'm telling you. I have to be the fun.
This is our manager. Snuggle Muffin.
As of now.
This is our Snuggle Muffin. Yeah, that dude with the long hair. No, you know, I've back east. I helped out with shows and stuff. I'm not looking to be a manager, but I really help you guys out. I know all about like Skid Row and like. It's like this is going on.
Who's saying this?
Skid Row. Well, I shouldn't be saying stuff like this on video. You better erase that. I can't publicly talk smack.
Record.
Can't publicly talk smack. I'll have to censor it. I'll put in I'll sort of edit in a video footage of you. That's you talking, but you're not talking. Yeah. I knew this whole thing was set up.
That was last week's show.
What? What? Do I get a chair?
You giving those away over the air or what?
Yeah, use the restroom all the time.
Ask guy you want to talk.
Actually, what we'll do is we'll have you two scoot over a little bit because like this monitor is right in your face. I got two chairs there for that microphone, and then
Oh, so me and you are on this one.
yeah, you two will be on that microphone.
Mr. Express Jet.
Right there.
Express Jet. Scoot over, man.
Stretch
Let her
your-
sit on the edge. Put your jacket on this one. Usually I'm out later though for sure. That's a big mic. Can you handle it? No. Let me take some lessons. Don't bite it. Oh, don't use your teeth. No teeth.
You wouldn't want to touch that anyway, but all the other
Oh, I bet.
DJs that have been, you know,
Is
talking
this
into it and spinning.
directional?
I can switch it, but yeah.
It's not. Do we really got to get up on it, or we can just chill right here?
Yeah, unfortunately, that's kind of, you got to be kind of close to it.
Okay. Are we phones? Are we headphones? Or
Here's what's gonna happen. Get a little ahead of yourself here. First off, I'm Ashton. Welcome. You can scoot over a little bit more. The mic and stuff, we can move the mic. Both of your guys' mics are pretty sensitive and stuff, so just go ahead. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna hurt it to move it to you. Put it right up to your mouth and talk right into it and stuff. I've got your volume levels,
There we go.
so I can adjust it from there and stuff like that. But go ahead and just, you know, move the microphone, talk straight into it, stuff like that. First off, welcome. Glad you guys could come out here and do this. Reason why it's kind of at 2 a.m. is because people are getting out of bars at 2 o'clock in the morning. They're rocking out with bands. You guys just had a show tonight. They want to hear more. They want to hear more of the local stuff because that's all that's playing around, you know, in the bars and stuff like that. So why not get local bands in the studio? Give your guys yourself some extra listenership that you wouldn't necessarily get on a Sunday night. Now for me, I'm kind of a virgin, so to speak, at Fresno music and rock scene and stuff like this. So this is kind of an introductory for me as well. To see what's out there, listen to the kick-ass stuff that everyone else is listening to and that everyone else is loving. So I'm very happy to be a part of this, and the bosses love it too. So I'm glad you guys can be a part of it. Pretty simple on how it's going to work. Oh, thank you. I'll ask about this in a second. Pretty simple how it's going to work. What we can do is, I got a bunch of questions I'm going to ask. There was a question that was emailed in as well. So we'll talk about that. Play a couple of the songs from this CD, I presume?
Yeah.
Okay. Which songs do you want to do in any particular order?
No wrong.
It doesn't matter. It's up to you guys. Whatever you want me to play. The No Wrong.
And how about Faith?
Yeah, fade.
So, was that number 4?
I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah. And another one.
Again.
And number 5. Okay. What is this queued up?
Jason, give me a beer.
Let's remember too, like the cell phones on silent or stuff like that. Plus no
Way ahead of you,
cussing.
man. Are you on
I'll
silent?
find you.
Yeah, we already got that from Rob.
We're professionals. I'm seasoned veteran.
He's a seasoned
Longtime drinking partner of Chris and
He's a seasoned veteran of San Francisco.
San Francisco?
I've never even been there.
Seasoned veteran of the Red Circle.
What does that
He's
mean?
the dot captain. Homo.
The dot captain.
Marco.
Yeah, so make sure you guys don't cuss and stuff like that.
Marco. Homo.
Do you guys have any questions for me?
Yeah, I
Any
do.
curiosity and stuff?
What are the
So-
questions you're going to be asking? So that we
Oh,
can.
it's
He wants a
simple
preview.
stuff. No
I
problem.
just want to be prepared so that we can just fire
Yeah.
off. We don't want
the
we
band.
don't.
He's asking all these questions.
No, we don't want dead air. I mean,
No, that's fine and simple. I'll start it off by saying, hey, welcome to the show. When we're on air, I'm going to go over, once again, already the stuff I've already gone over with you guys, so that way the listeners are going to be on the same page too. Then I'll have you guys introduce yourselves, tell me who you are, where you're from, what do you play in the band. Then I'm going to talk about the show that you guys just got done playing, tell me about it, how was the crowd, what about the other bands that you guys played with, how'd you like it, where was it at, all that kind of stuff. Is being the band your day job? Then we'll take call. Then I'll solicit the calls. We'll play a song. When we come back, we'll play back the calls. I'll ask the question on the email as well. Reiterate the CD, the website, when the upcoming show is. Please elaborate on stories too. This is about you guys. Is the main thing. It's all about you guys and your band.
What's the time we got?
chili.
How much time do you
usually this is going to take half hour, 45 minutes. That's how long it usually takes.
Are we allowed to talk about beer?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Well, we don't want to get a DUI though. There's cops going to be waiting out.
Yeah. Don't forget to reiterate their website too. Your guys' website, the CD. It's coming out March 06, right?
Yeah.
So talk about that. You can talk about MySpace, and I guess you guys are making a DVD as well, right?
Yeah.
That's what's going on. Rock on. So we can talk about that. Play another song. Talk about the album coming out. About you guys being friends. How'd you get your band together and stuff like that. Advice for other bands. So that's about it. That's kind of the quick overview of all the questions and stuff like that. So okay,
Talk slow so
I'm
you
like
don't.
our lead singer.
Hey,
hold on a second. I gotta do this break here in 20
talk
seconds.
slow so you don't cuss. Speak for yourself.
$50 minutes of rock every hour. It's 103.7 KRZ, the Wild Hair. Coming up in a few minutes, we're checking in with local band Speakers for the Dead, hanging out on the overnight spotlight. But first, it's Life of Agony at KRZR.
So where'd you get that Pressure 4-5 shirt?
My boss gave this to me like about 2-3 years ago, I guess.
That's funny because we had this
Boss wear.
Here.
band I was in before. We had the same lawyer,
The same lawyer?
Yeah.
same entertainment lawyer. Ryan Shaw.
I hate boxers.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna need,
I'm like Murphy.
for my reference, you are, remind me, I'm bad with names and faces.
Fine.
I'm Gary.
Okay. What do you play, Gary?
Drums.
Curtis, same.
Rob.
Rob.
Nog.
Bass.
And he is? What do you do?
Jason.
Bitch.
Skin flute.
Jason, and he plays with himself. Okay.
Guitar. He's
He plays
Well, I
with
figured.
himself.
also the. That's a good one.
Skin
Basically,
they could have any.
Resident fluffer. I mean, when you guys need to get, you know, get ready for a show, you got some groupies waiting backstage, why not, you know?
We just got this fancy new trailer.
He had to
buy a
white,
futon mattress.
he had to white wall it, huh?
We're gonna
Yeah. That's there. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go start the recorder. Oh, and by the way, probably like maybe in about a week, I'll have this all burned onto a CD as well and give to you guys.
awesome.
So I'll be right back. Let me go start the recorder.
Hey,
Where do you want that?
Eddie, is that for real?
It's on.
I want to take your jacket off. Is that for real?
Yeah, that's for real, bro.
It's Jesus. I've seen that guy.
Oh man.
Just kidding. Believe in Jesus.
You like that? Don't get that.
T-shirt
Dude, I think I want to kick your ass now.
Kick my ass. Man, what's up, man? Hey, salute.
Jesus me with Jesus.
It's too bright in here. Can we like do? Well, you can't dim. It is bright in here.
Yeah, well, for picture's sake and everything else. Plus, this one light is burnt out, and that one works, so it'd be way too dark.
It's a bit chilly here.
It helps me last longer.
Put your hat on.
Chili. Yeah, chili. I just got that. It's a little bit of mac and cheese in here.
Feels like Wendy's, man.
Hey, none of that on the air, though. We are not gonna insult each other on the radio. Yes. Come on.
Yeah, that's gonna be like.
Seriously.
All right, guys, here we go in about 20 seconds. So. No pressure. Don't mess up.
No cussing.
Hey,
No cussing.
we should have signs
Just
on
say
with the
no
gum.
cussing right here.
Hey, don't forget, you guys can move the microphones right in your face. No problem with that. So here we go.
Take it, Gary. Take it on.
Gary's taking it all.
Good morning. At the tone, Pacific Daylight Time will be 2 o'clock. Exactly.
The musical growth rate of this band cannot even be charted. They are treading water in a sea of retarded sexuality and bad poetry.
Exclusive.
It's the Overnighters Anonymous Show on 103.7 KRZ are the Wild Hair. I'm Ashton, welcoming into the Overnight Spotlight local band Speakers for the Dead. Guys, welcome aboard.
Hey, wow.
Yo. Hello to all you drunk people out there.
How you guys doing tonight?
Excellent.
All right, let's get it out of the way and tell me who you are.
Sausage, did you?
You can say however you're feeling.
sausage on the air?
Yeah. You can't say Polish sausage though. It's got to be Polish American. It could be English sausage.
Would you like some English sausage?
We're bloody English.
Tell me who you are, where you're from, and what do you play in the band. We'll start off.
We'll start off with the most important person.
Okay.
Jason Garcia. Play guitar.
Rob Slocum, bass guitar. That's you.
Yeah, Curtis, you.
Curtis, singer. Gary drums.
Bundle of energy.
Well, welcome aboard. You'd figure that the singer, Curtis, you'd be a little bit more ready to jump on the mic and just start talking. He's sitting here playing with his fingers, and you're okay, right?
Long night already.
Now, you guys just got done playing with the show. Now, tell me about that. Like, where was it at? How was the crowd doing, the other bands and stuff like that? Did you guys have a good time?
Well,
That's
as
pretty
always,
cool.
Fresno crowds. They always got the adrenaline going.
No, there was some really good bands. I mean,
15 bands, big
some
game
of the-
entertainment.
some of Fresno's finest there.
Absent.
Face down,
My
My
Sorrow.
sorrow.
my sorrow.
Those guys
Excellent.
rip.
Heck yes.
So there's some great bands in Fresno, and the talent's getting noticed, and we just happen to be one of the lucky ones.
Was it packed right there inside the studio? I mean, I personally have never been inside a Big Game Studios, but from what I hear, When it's packed with a lot of people, it is a lot of people fitting in there.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, there was just kids everywhere. They were getting crazy. They were moshing. It's good to have a place where you can still mosh when you're listening to music.
Oh yeah.
All ages, too.
Really? Well, that's a good thing. So people can. Now, usually your shows, are they all ages, or have you had the over 21 crowd?
Mostly over 21.
Because we like to drink.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
It was interesting because, usually we don't play the all ages shows, and we saw a lot of kids that were under 21 and that didn't normally get to see us play.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them emailed us on MySpace and that kind of thing, and they were actually excited to get to see us for the first time. So that allowed us to play for the first time for underage kids.
Good. Now, local band Speakers for the Dead is here in the studio. Now, you're talking about the young kids and stuff like that. Let's give people kind of an idea about how old you are. So, Gary, Curtis, Rob, Jason, how old are you guys?
You know Dust, like on the screen of your TV?
I've seen it,
That's
yeah.
about as old as that Dust.
It'd be about 5, 6
We don't
years.
really want to talk about age. Let's just say we're experienced.
Okay, hey, there's
Definitely
nothing wrong with that.
experienced.
Very experienced ladies.
Nothing wrong with
Oh.
I'm 28 for the 4th time, and my birthday's next Friday. We'll be playing at Crossroads.
that. Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, happy early birthday to you. Round of applause for you.
I'm
I'm
24.
High schoolers.
The record label said I was 23.
My lawyer says I'm 24.
For all
I'm
intents
28,
and purposes,
man, I look
until the
damn
charge
good.
is clear, right?
That's right.
All right, cool deal.
If they're legal, it's all good.
Hey, it's all up to them
Hey.
kids, man. They better say they're over 18. That's all that matters. That's what she told me, officer, I swear.
I saw an ID.
If it's fake, we don't
Now, besides playing in the bands at night and stuff like that, is that your guys' day job? Are you doing something else during the day to pay the bills? I mean, how's that working out?
Jeez. We'd all like to say we're just professional musicians, but this day and age with the record industry like
The
it,
gas prices.
Yeah, we do this for a living. That's it.
pretty much. That's what our lawyer said to say.
Must be lucky.
Hey, everybody works.
Yeah.
We all got jobs.
Yeah, definitely.
Make some cheddar.
You could give yourself a free plug. People can come by and check you out at work.
No, that's not cool.
No? Uh-oh.
Cool.
Oh, we don't want to know where you're working.
Although Macaroni Grill serves the best chicken parmesan in Fresno, so
And tip your waiter well.
yeah, and tip your waiters.
and all the
you know
kids
what I'm
at
talking
Torona's
Can be
middle
very
school. How you doing?
Oh, which, by the way, that reminds me.
about. Rolo, what's up?
I got a kid that called in a little while ago, said, hey, you're having Speakers for the Dead here in the studio. I said, yeah. He's like, one of them is my teacher.
Oh, that must be Rob.
Yeah.
I asked him, did
I've been doing guitar lessons to try to pay for gas.
No, that would be me.
He-
Yeah, all
I-
the Torona's kids out there.
He's a certified
This
teacher.
is your teacher.
Wow. Well, I asked him
Do
if
your
he
homework.
passed your class. He
your
said
homework.
yes. So it must mean you're a pretty good teacher. That's a good thing for our kids.
Well,
Some grades on the scale.
Do your homework.
Yeah. Pop quiz on Monday?
Yeah.
All right, they got something to look forward to. Let's take some calls. 247-2000. We've got Speakers for the Dead here in the studio.
Yeah.
Women only.
You can also email them if you're around the computer, ashton@krzr.com. Quick mention about what's your website and a CD that's coming out, or do you already have one out that people can check out?
Come on, Gary. Talk.
Our website is obviously www.speakersforthedeadmusic.com, or you can check us out on MySpace. We do have a CD out. You can buy it from MySpace, going through CD Baby,
Hey,
and
baby.
Tower Records, and we have it at Kaleidoscope,
What's the CD called?
144,000.
That's right.
And if you want to know what that means, read your Bible.
Check it out. We're not playing games. It's on.
All right. Any particular verse chapter in there? Or just
Just read the whole Bible and you'll be good.
front to back, you'll figure it out.
I read that
That's
damn
not to
thing,
say
man.
that we're a Christian band. We're not a Christian band.
This just happened to be the
It
reference.
just happened to be a good name for an album.
Definitely.
You know, the cover's got flames on it and army guys marching with no faces. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, but the good thing is we have a new album that's going to be coming out in March
Really?
on Magna Carta
Magna
Records.
Carta Records.
We got signed. Fresno
Congratulations.
got signed. Fresno got signed.
Hopefully we'll put them on the map.
There's a lot of other bands that are really good in Fresno that are going to be next. We just happen to be first.
Graveyard.
6 Ounce Groove Yard, all those Face Down, all those guys. My Sorrow. Anyway, but we're just happen to be the lucky ones, and it's going to be all over the world. It's going to come out in March, and there'll be a video out in April. And
DVD's
support.
on its way.
Oh yeah, there's a DVD being done by Eddie right now.
Eddie
He's recording right now.
So we're being recorded for a DVD.
This is going.
All right, we all gotta wave hi.
As
This,
now.
this might
Probably gonna
actually
be-
clips of this might be in our video too.
Rock on. I'm
So
glad I
call
put
in.
on clean boxers.
MTV Uranium.
All right, so 247-2000. Let's take some calls for Speaker for the Dead. We're going to enjoy one of the tracks from your album, 144,000. It's number 2. Jason, you want to talk about the song?
It's called No Wrong. We wrote it. It's on.
Simple enough.
What's the song about, girls?
Yeah, what is the song about?
It's actually about just having the experience of being on stage, and when you're feeling like, if you're a sports person or whatever, you're feeling in the zone. You know, they always talk about being in the zone. When you're on stage, you know, you feel like you can do no wrong.
Definitely. Sounds good. All right, Speakers for the Dead on the Overnight Spotlight with the tune No Wrong on 103.7 KRZR. Cool. Good job, guys.
Thanks. Where did you get
All right,
that hoodie?
let's take the calls. Huh?
Where did you get that hoodie? I know. See,
From my boss
I
a
was
couple
just
years
telling
ago.
him, that's
taking
Brian
some calls.
Shaw's band.
Here we go. KRZR. Oh, whoops. I should probably answer the call first. KRZR.
Hey, I just want to know what is their favorite song they wrote and why.
All right, guys, what's your favorite song that you wrote and why?
Take off over.
Come on, guys.
You know, we don't even like the songs you write. Say the truth.
Actually, yeah. Like I am.
All right, I'll say it. I like I Am.
I like I Am because this is Jason. I like I Am because I do a solo in it, and I break it down for the.
Yeah, but you know, I think that Gary really plays the snare drum too much in that song.
Well, I Am is actually about record labels telling you what to do, and we get kind of tired of that, and so it ends up being like, I am all that I hate because you're making me what I don't like anymore.
Yeah, we want to show our gratitude to the record label that just signed us by writing a song about how terrible they are.
No, that's not actually
Not
the
just
fact.
them, but every record.
No, I
Every
mean-
record label. And it's funny because this record label, I love them very much. They don't want that song on the album.
Wow.
Oh.
That's probably a good move on them. All right, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, man. That's very interesting. That's pretty smart, I think, on the record label's part.
Oh.
They don't want it on there.
That's probably why they don't want it, because of the lyrics.
There was one that was in there that we lost. KRZR. They like to call in too after the call starts. Probably answer the call first. KRZR. You guys having fun?
Oh, yeah.
Those aren't mine, dude.
Oh, Peter. Yes, you're here. That. I'm scared.
Oh, thank you.
Who brought the heroin?
That's the only call we got.
You know, it's a.
No, I'm gonna play it back right now. It helps us to listen and stuff like that. It's always slow like that.
Hey, how much time do we have though?
I'm gonna play back that
About a
call.
minute?
There's
Go.
45 seconds left on the song,
45 seconds, dude.
but I can do it to where I'll play back the call, solicit for a few more, and play some commercials, and we'll come back. Guess that works for him. Curtis alone. It's the Overnight Spotlight on 103.7 KRZR, The Wilds here. Local band Speakers for the Dead hanging out in the studio off their album 144,000. Tune is called No Wrong. We're taking some calls at 247-2000. Let's go to the hairlines.
Hey, I just want to know what is their favorite song they wrote and why.
All right, guys, what's your favorite song that you wrote and why?
Come on, guys.
You know, we don't even like the songs you write. Say the truth.
Actually, yeah. Like I am.
All right, I'll say it. I like I Am.
I like I Am because this is Jason. I like I Am because I do a solo in it, and I break it down for the, for the
Yeah, but, you know,
audience.
I think that Gary really plays the snare drum too much in that song.
Well, I Am is actually about record labels telling you what to do,
we get kind of tired of that, and so it ends up being like, I am all that I hate because you're making me what I don't like anymore.
Yeah, we want to show our gratitude to the record label that just signed us by writing a song about how terrible they are. No, that's not actually
Not
a
just
fact.
them, but
Every record label. And it's funny because this record label, I love them very much. They don't want that song on the album.
Wow. That's probably a good move on them. All right, dude. All right, so 247-2000. We'll take a couple more calls for Speakers for the Dead hanging out here on the Overnight Spotlight, plus an email question. It's all coming up on 103.7 KRZR.
System of a Down is coming to Fresno, and KRZR.
Do we get free tickets?
And we got
to that, by the
box
way?
seats for that
System of a Down.
show, System of a Down. Box
I
seats, bitch. I mean, don't print that. My wife will hear that.
KRZR, can you hold on a minute?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah, I like that. What happened? What did I miss?
Curtis just bailed again.
Okay, we're back on here in about 30 seconds.
We can talk.
KRZR, what's up?
Yeah, I'm feeling really low down today, and my little boy's father's giving me problems out there with younger girls. And they're like 16, 20-something year old, and he's 41. I would like to make a dedication.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
And I'm 37 years old, and I don't need those problems in my house, you know?
Yeah, we know. We don't need the problems here on the show either. Thanks.
Yeah, exactly. That was harsh. Oh, it was true. So true.
That's
Oh, wow.
Ashton laying it down.
I'd like to make a dedication.
Make a dedication in the morning and afternoon.
She's hating on all our fans.
I'd
Really.
like to make a dedication to a psychologist that will take the last call.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Yeah. We try to make it sound old school.
Old school.
Like back in the day.
None of this what we're talking about is on the air.
Hey, do you want a beer?
Does anybody?
I
Does
can
anybody?
drink.
You can.
Not on the air.
You can. If
Coyote
you're
does all
forced
the
to.
time.
Hey.
He's a little different.
What do you mean? Physically? Like
FCC
gravitationally
laws.
challenged? Can he
FCC
fit
laws.
behind this? I mean, really?
This guy's a professional, man.
That's cool.
Oh. It's FCC laws.
Can we say butt sex in here?
Yes. All right, here's something to think about too. Coming up, question's going to be the one that was emailed over, is what musical influences have helped you to continue your musical career?
Next.
Hey, come
that
on.
was, whatever that meant.
Influences, music. So negative. Come on now.
Ashton's
Should
being
we
cool.
do it in order? Should we do it in order?
Yes, we'll do it in order.
Each one of us name a couple bands that we dig.
Yeah, it's usually easier to just go down the line.
Okay, so you're first. Squidward. Squidward. Are you thinking?
I already know.
Yeah? Dave Matthews Band.
Yes.
Prince.
Okay, we're on in a minute. Who wrote who wrote this? Fade?
All of us.
All of it together? Okay. I'll ask, I guess, what was is there influences on the song, or did it just kind of come up working out with the beat first, or a couple of lyrics, or that's how I'll come out with the break, so think of that here for a second.
These Special 4-5 even still around? They're gone. They're gone.
It's just a sweatshirt I've had for years,
He
dude.
doesn't even
I
know
mean,
the
I'll put
band.
a logo on here if it helps you concentrate a little bit better, so you can't see it. But
It's just we've had the same
got
lawyer.
punked.
We had the
yeah,
same
no,
lawyer.
that's what Curtis was saying. For me, I do quite a few jobs besides this one, so this is just kind of a work sweatshirt for me.
He has no idea.
You didn't even know who we are, huh?
Huh?
You didn't know who we are.
No, I didn't.
That's exactly right. We're used to it.
It's the Overnight Spotlight on 103.7 KRZ are the Wild Tear. Kicking ass with local band Speakers for the Dead. They're hanging out here in the studio. Guys, welcome back. Album is called 144,000. Tune we just got to take a listen to is Fade. Now, let's see. Jason, you seem to be very outspoken. Tell me about the song.
What was the song, Fade?
Yes.
Well, we wrote it. We like it.
There we go again.
Love it.
Did you guys use it kind of as a collaboration of making it, or did it start out as a beat, kind of, and then work the lyrics in from there?
You know, we just start jamming. We get together, we just start jamming, and it comes together like that.
Now, what would you say would be a timeline for actually writing that tune? Would it take a day, a couple weeks?
That tune came together pretty fast.
It was
really
pretty
fast.
fast. I mean,
Usually when we write a song, it just kind of comes to us, and by the end of a rehearsal, we might have the song completely put together. As far as having the bugs worked out and everything like that, that comes through rehearsals and stuff like that. But
cool.
Usually we're just pretty much, I don't know how you say it, inspired at the moment.
Yeah.
You know, we get into a mode and we just crank out a song.
Just let it keep going and going.
Yeah.
Now, for rehearsals and stuff, is that usually like, oh man, it's 2 o'clock, I gotta go to bed, or do you just go until it goes? You know, if it's 5 o'clock in the morning, you finally finish it. Is that cut off time?
Bleed.
Actually,
your fingers
we all
bleed.
have pretty tight schedules, so
okay.
You know, we like to, you know, try to crank out as much work as we can, not try to mess around too much or think rehearsal's a big old party or whatever.
Oh, it is.
You know, even though that would be fun and all, but we have other people in our lives that might not appreciate that too much.
All right, now the album that is out now is called 144,000. Website is speakersforthedeadmusic.com. Do you guys have an upcoming show that people can get ready to go check out, start marking down on your calendars?
Oh yeah, we got Crossroads next Friday.
Next Friday.
It's gonna be a kick-ass show. It's my birthday. I'm gonna be 28 for the 4th time, and yeah, come out. We're playing with Groove Yard. It's gonna be Crossroads. That's the corner of
Cedar and Shields, right? All right, they definitely need to go check you guys out. Got an email question in for the band as well. This is from Brandy. She lives in Fresno. She wants to know what musical influences have helped you to continue your music career. So,
butt sex.
that could be some kind of musical influence if that works for you.
Hello, Brandy.
Well, on my part,
you just said that on there.
this is Jason speaking. It's not the butt sex. It's
at least with each other, it's not that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Rob, you're choosing a girl, I hope.
Maybe for Rob.
Rob's a different story.
It's all about the brown eye.
For me, it's not all about the brown eye. It's all about Dimebag Darrell. He's my biggest influence. Rest in peace. He's my biggest influence. He deserves all the praise. He's the best. He will always be the best, and everybody else sucks to him. So he's my idol. So
let me ask real quick though, because he was with Pantera for so long and only with Damage Plan for such a short amount of time. Was it more of a Pantera influence, or?
You know what? I saw him in '89 in Fresno. I went to his concert when I was 15 years old. After I saw Pantera in the Fox Theater in Fresno, downtown Fresno, it changed my life. I started playing guitar after that show. Pantera has influenced me in so many ways. I can keep going and going. If you guys have all night, which you guys don't, but they were it for me. They changed my life. They made me play guitar. They made me play in a band, and they made me who I am today. And I wouldn't be talking. Yeah, and I wouldn't be talking on the radio to you guys out there listening on the radio if it wasn't for Dimebag Darrell. So, thank you, Dimebag. Thank you, Pantera, and yeah, God bless you and your family. So, and that's it.
All right, Rob, you play bass. What about you?
Yeah, I just got a beautiful Schecter bass. 5-string, love it. Listen, you know, I can't top that, but all I can say is my favorite, my all-time idol, musical hero, Cliff Burton, another dead musician. I wouldn't have started playing bass if it wasn't for Cliff. He was a genius. I listen to everything. I listen to Ween, Meshuggah, one of my main influences, very heavy.
Good band.
You know, Pantera, everything. As I Lay Dying. There's just so many bands out there. Just metal is just blowing up these days.
Yeah, and especially with the return of Headbangers Ball. What was that, a year or so ago? Came back?
You know, really though, they need to get more crazy. because they're just so laid back. Everybody just goes on there just like,
Yeah.
oh, you know, blah, blah, blah. No, metal is a crazy thing, man. We just gotta just tear it up.
Definitely. I agree. Curtis, what about you, man?
Interesting. I have to echo what Jason said. But, you know, Dimebag Darrell, I mean, I'm not even saying anything else about him, but Phil Anselmo with Pantera was my idol. And, I mean, I listened to a lot of Pantera, and you probably hear some of that coming out in the music. But I also like, you know, as people get a trip, but I like Manson, Marilyn Manson.
Love the guy.
Phil Anselmo, Marilyn Manson. I used to listen to Suicidal Tendencies and Sex Pistols and all that stuff. And you know, I'm a little old school, so. And then another one is like off the wall is U2.
Really?
So,
oh,
I really like U2.
Oh no.
Yeah, Bono and
Bono.
So that was a lot of my influence.
All right, Speakers for the Dead's here in the studio. Gary, you play drums.
Yes.
A lot of great drummers out there. I love the drums. I like singing as well. But what's kind of your influences?
I don't know. When I first started out playing drums, I really didn't have an influence because I started out really young. Basically, I got a drum set when I was about 5 years old for Christmas, and I was pretty much hooked on it since then.
Really?
You know, some of the basics, Dave Lombardo, you know, Neil Peart, you know, guys like that, you know, kind of picked it up a little bit heavier for me and stuff, you know, as I was growing up. But now I'm just kind of, you know, I really don't listen to a lot of music just for the music and lyrics and things like that, like most people do.
Right.
I listen to music because I think the drummers are great.
Now, what's one of the first shows? You okay over there?
I'm just getting a beer.
Now, what's one of the first shows that you can remember seeing where you're like, man, I'm so glad I got that drum set for Christmas?
One of the first shows?
Okay, maybe one of the later on shows.
September Children.
Who did I see? Jefferson Airplane.
Oh, wow. I don't think we can say that on the air.
I was a little kid when I went to go to that show.
You have been cut off.
Well, that's cool, man. Those are great.
I'm just kidding. I'm not as old as it sounds. I was quite young.
Hey, we can always blame it on the parents.
Hey, Ashton,
right?
One of the first bands I ever played with, my high school band, was with Gary, and it was September Children. Real, just hardcore metal band.
You had to throw that in, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Hey, Gary.
Grip!
I've seen Gary in the last...
Grip.
I mean, Gary's always been a great drummer. I love Gary. I mean, he's influenced by all different kinds of music. We've always had a good time together. I just ended up playing with this band. These guys are great, and we're having a good time. We're having a great time.
I can
We're getting a
tell.
lot of love. Dude, 5 years ago, Fresno scene, everybody hated everybody. Bands talked smack on all kinds of bands. Nowadays, everybody's helping everybody out. It's great. I mean, right now, there's kids, man, that are just chilling. They're playing guitar, they're learning how to make music, and they're doing their own thing. And I'm just like, more power to them, man.
Oh yeah, the love has definitely become more noticeable for Fresno bands, and they're, you know, not hating on each other. You can tell the scene's just getting big with a bunch of local bands as well.
I think
Speaking
it's making
of,
a lot of bands more confident too in being musicians themselves, and not worried about people hating on them every time they go out and play shows and things like that. So
Yeah, and
I
speaking
think it's
of
allowing them to open up and be more creative.
Speaking of old school bands, me and Curtis were in Grip. We were signed a while ago. I don't know if you guys know that.
Toured the country.
Yeah, we toured the country numerous times, and we're gonna do it again with this band. So
We're
you
going
can
to
look
Europe.
out for. We are definitely going to Europe. The Speakers for the Dead. So look out for us in the United States, and we're actually gonna hit Europe first. So
Really? Now, when's that set to hit, or is that just kind of in the planning works?
right after we finish our album, which
March.
Yeah, in March we'll finish it.
The label said that if things go well, that they would their market right now is big in Europe, and so what they're going to do is try to really reach the European market, and so we'll be hitting that hopefully
We will.
this summer.
That's cool.
Hey, Aston. I gotta tell you.
You said to Aston.
Ashton.
He can, whatever.
Listen,
I
I
could
lived
call
in
worse.
No. I lived in Germany for 4 years.
Really?
Thing I can tell you about, dude, going to shows over there, they headbang sideways. It's the weirdest thing.
Really?
These German kids, they're just like, and you know, and I actually had a German
Saturday
friend
Night Live.
there, and I was like, why is everybody headbanging sideways? So they can see the show. That was the answer. It's the weirdest thing.
That's weird, but that's smart.
I swear to God.
That's
it's
very
so
smart.
weird. But it's the funniest thing to see a bunch of German long-haired guys
Pulling the night at the
pulling
Roxy.
the head, yeah, sideways headbanging. It's crazy.
Wow. All right, we got Speakers for the Dead here in the studio. Website is speakersforthedeadmusic.com. I'm looking at the logo, and I'm thinking this is the logo. I have to ask about this. Is that a goat with a pink star behind it?
Yep. Bring it on. God knows what it means.
That's what I was going to ask.
You make what you want of it. It's an upside down star. Yeah.
It's fuchsia.
Yeah,
it's not pink.
We're not
It was a
afraid to show our feminine side. Bring it on. You guys want to what?
Or
What?
alcohol.
Hold on, wait. There's a little bit of difference between a feminine side and a bestiality side.
Well,
It's
the pink color was a mistake. It was supposed to be fluorescent green. Just came out wrong.
yeah, right. No, we're not into animals in that way. We
Or
love
pink.
animals and dogs and cats. We like them. But yeah.
You know what it is? It's just a metal symbol. You know, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, but it's pink, dude. We
People
gotta
talk
change
about
it.
Yeah, but people talk about this. Oh, you got a pentagram and you got this.
It's
and
not
you
a
got that.
pentagram, it's a star,
You know
but-
what? Whatever. But you know what? Make it what you want. It's just a metal symbol. Metal. We just want people to know we're a metal band.
So it's
we're a metal band.
kind of leaving it up for interpretation.
Yep, that's what all great art is about.
Well, he
Your
made
own
it-
interpretation.
Well, he made it pink because we're trying to get chicks to come out to the show because
There's not enough chicks at our shows.
we need more chicks.
Actually,
if there are
the
any
last
girls
few
out
have
there
been a
right
lot.
now, yeah, you need to just call up. And
Yeah, but we were just at Carrasco's right now, and the cover band was jamming, and there was so many girls dropping them over there for the cover band. And we play our own music, and yeah,
there's
Uh-oh.
nothing wrong with cover bands.
I'm hearing some jealousy and envy over there.
We are cover bands. They always stomp on us. They're way better than us. They play covers. We only play our originals, and we can't hang with that.
Okay, well then let's focus on your
Jason's
band.
gonna have another beer right now.
Let me ask this. All right, so a typical schedule then for your band, which is an actual real band, a lot better than a cover because that's all stuff's done. What's rehearsal is like? Is there any particular time that it starts? Maybe when you all get off of work, or does it happen when it happens? I mean, what's a typical schedule like for you guys?
Well, I gotta tell you, there's no amount of time. I mean, as soon as you can practice, we're all there. We always try to get to practice. I've been in a few bands in my day. This is the first band I've been in. Everybody shows up for practice on time. Everybody's professional. We got all our gear. We do it. We do whatever it takes. We put in the hours. It's a labor of love, man. I mean, we just, we love music. Me personally, expressing emotion through sound is all that I'm about. Whether I'm signed, whether I'm playing for 5 people in a garage, it doesn't matter. I mean, music is just beautiful. I love playing the songs that we got, and we're working on a lot of new stuff. It's just, it's a great thing. I mean, when it comes to practice, you can't put a time limit on creativity.
Right.
You just gotta just do it.
Do it when it feels right, kind of like what you guys were talking about earlier.
That's why we're, starving musicians, man, until 4 in the morning. You gotta do it.
Right. Now, we're gonna play one of the other tracks from the album 144,000 coming up in just a second. But since you guys did get signed and you have an album coming out in March of 2006, let me just ask, what if you guys made your first $1 million each? So you all have $1 million. What would be some of the first things you would buy? What would be the first couple of things? I mean, you've got this money and you're rolling in
I would
it.
pay off all my debt. So I am in debt up to my ears and everything. And then if I was out of debt, I would pay off the rest of my debt.
Would you answer it like a rock star, please?
Yeah. Okay, let's say you were a rock star, you had no debt whatsoever, and $1 million is handed over.
Yeah. House on Woodward Lake.
You'd stay in Fresno, wise choice.
Gary?
I'm a car guy, so I mean, I would probably get the most elaborate truck I could find, and just brick it out with the biggest Lotto stereo system, and
Buy a Bud Light
truck.
That's it, dude. You got $1 million, dude. You saying you got $1 million?
I'd buy rubber Tito's.
Hey, I'm not the only one making the decision here, so that's what I get.
Well, I tell you what, if I had $1 million, I'd get a fat house, hot tub, pool table in the living room, Mustang, couple nice trucks. I get one of them stupid little hybrid things too to save money on gas.
Give it a good tax write-off.
I'd get the best foosball table they got, the one with the electronic scoreboard thing, because that's.
I'd buy a Ben and Jerry's.
Oh yeah.
Rob, that's very wise. That's a very wise way to spend your money.
Invest our money.
What if you got $1 million?
Yeah.
If I had $1 million, I would buy macaroni barn grill, fire everybody, and turn it into a Hooters part 2.
Hooters Junior, where you can only be 18 to 21 to
So
work there.
Jason will be fired tomorrow.
Italian Hooters.
We won't call it Hooters though. We'll call it Coochies.
So, perfect.
They'll be bottomless instead of.
Oh,
Jason,
beautiful.
Coochie cleavage. Coochie cleavage. Are you gonna be fired tomorrow after this?
No one's listening to this.
Hey,
2 in the
you
morning.
know, come to Macaroni Grill and get served.
I just gotta say, I gotta send props out.
Right.
I want to send props out right now to every single person that's
that's-
leaving all the bars right now.
Oh, I think they had to leave a little while ago,
Oh, yeah.
but they're still
Well,
tuned
no,
in,
they're out in the parking lot chatting it up. But
hanging out.
hey, you guys drive safe.
All those
and
drunk
keep
people
a
out
straight
there,
line.
we're with you.
Definitely. Speakers for the Dead's here in the studio. Album is going to be called 144,000. That's out in stores now. Another one in March, but get ready to check them out on September 30th at the Crossroads. We're going to play one of the last tunes we got here. It's called Again, track number 5. You guys cool for that?
Thank you, Ashton.
All right, it's track 5. It's called
KRZR.
Again. Speakers for the Dead on 103.7 KRZR. Cool.
I feel like we rambled.
Nope. Perfect.
Of course. Is that right?
Yep. All right, after the song, it's a quick couple last things. Just kind of one thing I like to always ask the bands is what advice that they have for other bands.
Quit.
You do not want to ask.
Okay, so I'm going to ask probably just like Curtis and Gary. Maybe I'll get Rob's
A little
answer.
pessimistic. Yeah, I'll pop it in real quick. Hey, but we gotta play up my birthday next Friday.
Yeah.
Crossroads.
Yeah, so we'll head up. Just a quick thing though, the advice for the other bands.
It's a Rob's birthday show.
Once again, we'll talk about
I
the
got a
CD
big
coming
hit.
out. If you guys can mention the record deal, CD coming out in March. What's it going to be called if you have a name for it? The one that's out now.
For murder, yeah.
Where they can buy it.
I like the murder thing.
The
We all like it,
websites, and that'll be about it.
You like Pray for Murder?
Oh yeah.
You think Pray for Murder sounds good? Because I don't like it.
What, for the name of the
Honest
album?
opinion, yeah, I don't like it.
Depends on what's the song.
Spelled Pray, spelled P-R-E-Y. Pray for Murder.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hell yeah.
I mean, if you're trying to play, you're plugging away at hardcore bands and stuff like that.
Pray for Murder.
More metal and things like that. It goes along with the theme.
I'm telling you, man.
But like, none of our songs are about killing
Wait,
people.
this coming from a guy wearing like Christ
Slayer
with nails
shirt,
in his
I
hand
know.
and a
What-
Slayer
what's
shirt.
up with that?
I don't like Pray.
But if you listen to the context, listen to their lyrics, it's all about death and about dismemberment and destruction and
Whose idea was it?
atheism and
Pray for murder.
Satanism. But if you listen to our songs, they have nothing to do with murder. So why are we calling the album Pray for Murder?
It's all right.
We have no songs about murder.
All right, I have one way to settle.
Am I being too logical here?
One way to settle it. Paper, rock,
albums
scissors.
anymore after their songs.
Y'all need to play Paper, Rock, Scissors for the album.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. Your honest opinion. I don't know you. You don't know me. Your honest opinion.
Who's the last one to join a band?
We have absolutely no songs.
Zero.
If we have absolutely no songs about murder or anything to do with murder, why would we name an album Pray for Murder?
If a band self-titles themselves, their album.
No, I mean we could title it something else, but Pray for Murder. We don't sing about murder. We
You don't have to
condone-
sing about
You
the
don't
title.
have to sing about murder.
I know. Why would
Does
you have to
Marilyn
sing about
Manson
murder?
sing about
I just need
mechanical
an
animals
angle.
in
I
his
need
album?
to know why it's called that.
It's
Because
fucking
it's a good
hardcore
name.
music, man.
I need to
Why
have
are we discussing this?
I don't know.
because he asked the question.
Just the upcoming name of it. All right, we're on in 30
called
seconds.
Pray for Murder.
Okay. You can go ahead and announce it.
Pray
I'll
for
cut
an
off their
album
mic.
title. That's what it should be called.
Just call it tentative.
Pray for a bass player.
I knew a bass player.
Pray for a vodka bottle.
All right, here we go.
I've got one of those.
Pray for chili.
Oh, you did that all by yourself. It's all about you. When I was 5 years old, I was molested by my school teacher.
Damn, what an ending. It's the overnight spotlight on 103.7 KRZR, the Wild Terror. Local band Speakers for the Dead hanging out with us off of their album 144,000. Track is titled Again. Guys, welcome back to the studio. Thanks for coming by.
What's up, Ashton?
Okay. Last question, got to ask you guys. We're wrapping things up.
I think you're out of questions.
I'm out of questions.
Just kidding.
Well, fine. Hey, thanks for coming. See y'all later.
Good night. Yeah, we're out of beer, so we gotta go. Ice chest is empty.
On the way out, what would you kind of give us some good advice for other local bands that are
Get a
out
new
now?
bass player.
Oh, that's easy.
That could be one. What about if someone who wants to start up a band?
Quit. It's not worth it.
You make no money.
Yeah, you
All
make
right,
no money.
take the mic away from Jason.
The music industry
Curtis needs
is
to talk here.
Tower Records is going under.
Okay, here's Captain Positivity here. Curtis?
Okay. Well, play as many shows as you can, as often as you can, for as much money as you get. No, for any
You're not
money
gonna get
as
any
you
money.
can.
Yeah,
You're not
you
going to
never
get any
get
money. So, yeah. How you doing, Claudio? Anyway, yeah, as much. Ouch, that hurt. No, whatever you can do, play as many shows as you can, pimp your stuff as much as you can, flyers out as much as you can, bug people. You know, people will always say no, but you know what? Keep going, keep going, keep going, and sometimes they'll say yes. And send your stuff out. Make a CD. If you don't have a CD, you're nothing. If you have don't give a little tape. Don't burn a CD. Make a CD with artwork and all that other kind of stuff.
Peter Wolf.
Because if you don't, and go to Peter Wolf.
Wolf Sound.
Wolf Sound Audio Engineering. Wolf
Plug.
Sound Audio Engineering. Wolf Sound Audio
Plug.
Engineering. Yeah, but anyway,
Plug.
if you get something that looks professional, they'll think you're professional, and you might just be professional.
That's a professional looking butt plug. No,
Just
seriously.
like what's in
Hey,
your-
I got some advice. All those kids out there, don't spend no money on women. Don't go
They'll
to
take
the
your
prom.
money. See, they don't even have to be a band to get that kind of advice.
Yeah.
That's more like a thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
We knew that one from a long time ago.
And bug KRZR to play your stuff.
Definitely, we will do that.
They won't play it at all.
We love
We'll say we will, but you know, we
Wait, I gotta say one thing.
Okay.
Because you could be a Big Mac instead of a steak. E. Curtis Johnson. Have a nice day.
All right. What? Let's reiterate your
Okay,
website.
that was a personal.
We got to
Very
reiterate your
personal.
website. The upcoming show. DVD is going to be coming out on the website.
Yeah, check us out on myspace.com. That's where all the cuties are. A lot of hot chicks there. Getting a good response. We do have Speakers for the Dead, music.com. But
The upcoming
Jason
show?
designed it. Upcoming show this Friday at Crossroads with Groove Yard. Those guys are crazy. They're always a lot of fun. And, you know, hey, we get free beer to play there, so.
Yeah, and the last thing is, you know what? Check out our album. It's coming out in March on Magna Carta Records. It'll be worldwide. It's going to be in the United States, Europe, Japan, you name it. It's coming out. Mogadishu. I don't know if it's going to be in Bangladesh, though. But you know, and the video is going to be coming out, and hopefully we'll be able to do our video in Fresno
Be in bulletproof,
and try to get
sleeves
as
in
many
Iraq.
people in Fresno to do it with us.
All right.
So all you guys listening, if you want to be in a video, we're going to try to work that out.
Hey, let's get some drunk callers call in. We need to
That
talk
would
to
be
drunk
nice, but guys, Speakers for
You're
the Dead.
done.
Local overnight spotlight, guys. I appreciate you guys coming to the show. Round of applause.
Thanks, Ashley.
Welcome you back, guys, back anytime.
Thank
keep
you,
me
Art.
keep me updated on it, and definitely stick around because another non-stop rock block is coming up in a bit on 103.7 KRZR. Guys,
Art's
thanks.
the man.
Finish the diamond.
Perfect.
Thanks, man.
Can I just get a couple quick last things from you guys? All it is a couple of liners.
Anything.
Curtis is really good. Professional.
Hold on, let me bring this stuff up.
It is 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. Can you guys give a test on those mics so I can see?
Testing, 1, 2, test. Testicle, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay, that works for me. All right, first one is just going to be, say, hi, this is Jason, this is Rob, this is Curtis, this is Gary. We're Speakers for the Dead, and you're listening to 103.7 KRZR. That one at least that Coyote can use, and then when the track comes on, we can use that in regular rotation too.
Sick. Can we say like, listen, bitch?
No.
KRZR.
Maybe not like that. Let's try it that first way though. So anytime you're ready, go ahead.
This is Jason.
This is Rob.
Curtis. Gary. And you're listening to 103.7 KRZR.
I'd say, hey, we're
Yach.
say we're Speakers for the Dead, and you're listening to
Speakers for the Dead.
All right, here we go.
Hey, do it over again.
Go ahead.
Hey, this is Speakers for the Dead. This is Jason.
This is Rob.
Curtis. Gary.
You're listening to 103.7 KRZR. Anybody?
Nah, you guys suck. Give me that.
All right.
Gary.
No, you can just say that, and I'll fix that on there. I'll add that on.
Go ahead, start over. You're listening to 103.7 KRZR.
Okay, got that one. One more. It's a one-person deal, so who wants
Sound
to
a
do
little
it?
more enthusiastic.
I have to write this one out because it's long.
We
I'll
like
remember
it
it.
long.
All right, it is. Hey, this is Curtis, and you're listening to Ash. This is Curtis with Speakers for the Dead, and you're listening to Ashton on the Overnighters Anonymous show on 103.7 KRZR.
Overnighters Anonymous.
Hey, this is Curtis.
Oh, I got to start recording. I didn't know you were ready.
Oh my God.
All right,
just
go
like
ahead.
you.
Hey, this is Curtis from Speakers for the Dead. You're listening to Ashton on Overnighters Anonymous, KRZR,
There,
103.7.
got it.
No, there's no energy in that.
I can work it.
That was good.
Works for me.
You're listening to Rob. He's a bitch.
All right, guys, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Let's go get a picture real quick, and we're all out and done.
Can I put this in the garbage can or should I take it?
Smell like coffee. It smells good. Coffee. Smell it.
I can't smell.
Oh, okay. Is anybody gonna help me with this?
Nope.
After a picture.